had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like
a Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Murray. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Missed inside. Here's Toronto now. Left side Arenas. A three ball. It's good. From long range, Arenas has got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's White. It's blocked. And they recover it. Kept alive.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. Barnes looking around. Here's Brown. To halt the run. Pass to Abaji. Fires the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now Arenas. Cuts off the pass. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. On the clock. The deep three from Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And a wide open look for Arenas. No good on the three. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Agbaji can't get it to go. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, the Nuggets head coach gave me a few minutes. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. Shoots. Arenas can't get that one to fall. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 8-point game.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Raptors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And it's the Raptors' ball. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Arenas. From past the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trailed by 9. Lopez outside. Now, here's Jokic. A runner. That shot off.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Back to Arenas. Here's the screen. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Toronto leads by 11. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Jokic, no good.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Back to Arenas. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Raptors leading by 15. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Williams. The layup missed. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And here's Johnson outside. Good on the triple. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
On the wing, Johnson. Floats one up. On the wing, Johnson. Launches a three. Carter pulls it in. The Nuggets trailed by 17. Lopez left side. Carter with the screen. Goes up from the top of the key. That one falls. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Johnson. Ingram outside. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's White. No good from outside. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Tries it from 19. Connects. The jumper drops. Ingram's got 5. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. So both teams changing it up here. Raptors leading by 17. Johnson, that's for 2. Denver grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
For 3, Murray hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
There's a good screen. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
There's the 3. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Toronto foul. Johnson.
So both teams making some changes here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:51 left to play in the first half. Murray for 3. And another miss by Denver. Toronto leading by 19. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. And Jokic with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 17.
So it's Toronto now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
To the wing right side. And again, Toronto no up.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson can't hit. The Nuggets trailed by 17. Over to the left wing. Agbaji. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Johnson inside. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the wing, Arenas. Shoots from 14. On the wing, Arenas. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Pass to Jones. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Raptors leading by 17. And here's Ingram from the arc. The shot, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Right side, Beal. The 3. The shot, no good. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Raptors substitution. Number 34.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Toronto, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Right side, Jones. And taken away by Arenas. Releases. Takes a 3. And that one is off.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working. Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
The kick out to Barnes. Outside Arenas. Just 5 on the clock. Arenas can't get that one to fall.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Arenas. Over Jones. Arenas, good. Arenas has got 15 points.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
The Nuggets trailed by 21. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. PA thanks. On the free throw, no good. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Swiped it away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Jokic. Trying to end the drought. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Buries the long-range jumper.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to...
The game, the fame, we millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lane. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money, that's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a will money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like, then did you wrong? But when you had that money, you could've put on. In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head of my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust a for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, And you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really God. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you.
Yeah, yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it me, then you, and that's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it.
And that's the way I like it.
Ain't cracking a smile for none of these.
That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat. Should they fold that no yoga mat? Chat. Should they no hit me back? Chat. Should I no questions asked? Chat. Chat. They chatting. They chat. When the sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Hello, sad thing, but right now it's just a home. Try to feel good, it's hard enough, no one to hold me. Hype me up, you give me hype. You my favorite coach, compress the line. Dress up, that's my only vice. When he tell me if I'm feeling fine, I run it up, risk it all like I'm taking it all. It's my second life. That's me, passed out in the Maybach seat, cashed out on the backstand beach. Already know my body, already know that's me. He might get all I want to love if it's solid.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really God. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it me, then you, and that's the way I like it. Everything been okay. They salute me so much every time I show up. Her about face. Everything no cut. Y'all up. I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Load of 87 guts while you waiting on us. Tell 'em I was on PCH. You f***ing with that's thinking they cuter than you. Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this too. Oh, the tables been turning so much I was thinking it's foosball. The tenderness of them mistaking them for some wacko. Oh, walk, talk like Kenny, like Boss, like Solana. I promise, more buzz. There's a waltz, there's a crater, or a spaceship. Get lost, no favors. I wager whatever you worth. I bought something about a conservative regular girl that still can thorough as don't need your psychic can reach your